was in the Dominican Republic, I remember going to a mall. It was Agora Mall. They had music playing. It was full of people. Families were out. The food court was full. It was hard to find somewhere to sit. And it felt alive. And in that moment, I had thought to myself, why would anyone leave this? And then I had checked my bank account. And that's when another thought had hit me. Maybe America is still a better option. This is absolutely crazy. Now, if you go to a mall in Santo Domingo, any of them, and you walk around in there, it is not going to look like this. It is completely empty in here. There's literally nobody. So it's completely crazy going to another country and then coming back to this. And this is what people live every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is normal. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. This is what I'm trying to say. Americans are moving to the Dominican Republic, but Dominicans are trying to move to America. And I'm in the middle of it because I've been planning to live in the Dominican Republic long term because I like the lifestyle, I like the energy, I like the simplicity, I love the Spanish language. But now I'm asking myself something I didn't expect. Am I choosing peace, or am I just trying to avoid the pressure of everyday living in the States? That's different. Now, when it comes to either United States or the DR, I had this conversation with my girl, and she really doesn't care. If we stay in DR, she stays in DR. If we go to the States, she wants to go too. She's not demanding that I get her a visa or anything like that. But she does see America as an opportunity. And that's where it started to get complicated. Because the moment you say you're bringing your foreign girl to the US, people start panicking. People say stuff like she's going to use you, she just wants her papers, or she'll leave you once she gets there. And yeah, that actually happens. But here's what nobody actually says out loud about the situation. A lot of men leave the US because they're tired of the modern relationships in the US. They feel like they're building themselves alone. They feel like they're expected to provide, but not actually lead. Expected to give, but not receive alignment. So some of them go overseas, and let's be honest, part of the toughest process in your thought process is if I'm expected to provide anyway, why not be with someone that's more cooperative, that's more appreciative, that's more aligned with what I'm looking for? Someone who's more beautiful. And that's not hate, that's just frustration. And frustration doesn't just come from nowhere. Now, here's the part that's probably going to split the comments up for sure. A lot of people assume that a Dominican woman just wants dependency. They just want to depend on the man. That they're just looking for someone to take care of them. But that actually hasn't been my experience. The women that I've met, they actually want to grow. They want stability. They want to scale. They want to build something that improves their life. And that's not laziness, that's ambition. The difference is it's relationship-centered ambition. And I know that that's something that's extremely rare if you're in the United States. But let me zoom out for you real quick. Because American men go to the Dominican Republic saying, I'm tired. I want peace. I'm done with the grind, the 9 to 5. I'm done doing this cycle, this circle. But Dominican people look at the United States and they say, I want that opportunity. I want that structure. I want that access. one side of the argument is burnt out and the other side is hungry and motivated. So what happens when tired meets hungry? That's the tension that I'm talking about. Because I'm tired. I don't want to stay and do this whole circle thing. My first thing is visit family, chill, and then I'm gone. But on the other hand, she's motivated. America, to me, it feels heavy. But to her, it feels like it's leverage. And I'm pretty sure it's like that for a lot of foreigners. But here's the uncomfortable truth about this whole thing. It is actually easier to build wealth in the United States. Now, you can argue the culture, you can argue the politics, but when you actually get down to it, yeah, what you can earn is actually higher in the United States. And if you had two people that plugged into that system and they actually moved with intention and motivation, you can actually build something real. So the question is, do you want peace now or leverage first and then peace later? That's the actual debate. Some people move to Dominican Republic thinking that they solved everything. But a lot of them, even in the Dominican Republic, they still think about the States. Because deep down, they know Dominican Republic feels alive, but America, you can get farther faster. And those are two different advantages. So what if the smarter move isn't choosing one? What if it's building in the States, then living wherever you want? You build in America, and then you enjoy the Dominican Republic. Is that playing the system, or is that just being strategic? I'm going with strategic. So here's my real question. Are Americans leaving because the country is declining, or because relationships are declining? And are Dominicans trying to enter because America is perfect, or because opportunity still outweighs the comfort? That's another debate. Is America still the better option, even if you're burnt out? Or maybe not. But if you're aligned and you're building something, probably, honestly. If you can build leverage in one country and enjoy life in another, that might be a real power move. But here's what I want to know. If you had a motivated partner, really ready to build with you, would you stay in the Dominican Republic for the lifestyle? Or would you go to the US for the leverage? And if you're in the States already, are you actually building, or are you just surviving? And vice versa. If you're in the DR, are you building something, or are you just surviving? Let me know. Because I think a lot of people are thinking about this, but they're just not saying it.